Hey Sneak Peeps, this is Alexandra Mascareño. I'm here at the South by Southwest Festival at the red carpet for The Trust. Let's get started. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So tell me, how did the idea of this movie come about?
Well, it came from a couple different places. Ben and I are both fans of 70s kind of gritty crime thrillers like Don Siegel movies. And then we also found out about a real heist job that happened in Boston in the 80s called the Depositors Trust heist, where a bunch of cops got together over a long weekend and decided to break into a bank vault, and then of course things kind of went sideways from that. And we used that, and over the course of about 2 months got together and we wrote the film, and we were just kind of kidding around at first. Then we were like, oh, this is actually kind of good. And then we wrote some more. We're like, oh yeah, we could do something with this. And then we wrote some more. We're like, oh, this is a great character. And then we wrote more, and this is another great character. And then we got really serious about it, and we got it together, and we really streamlined it into something that we were really proud of. And then before we knew it, we were writing the end on the end of the script.
What is one part of the film that you think is what you envisioned and it came out perfectly?
When they break into the vault. I don't want to say more. I don't want to spoil it, but when they break into the vault, that is exactly how we wrote it, and it's so exciting to share.
Well, thank you very much. It was nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Alex?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So you play a corrupt cop.
Yeah.
And
Corrupt-ish.
Corrupt-ish cop. And so what was your process for preparing for that kind of role?
I mean, the cop aspect of it, there wasn't much of a process. I mean, these two guys, Nick's character and my character, they're evidence management. They're not really running the beat. There's not a great deal of cop activity. They're sort of just filing. It's a terribly boring aspect of police work, and they're both pretty bored by their job. So there wasn't a great deal of preparation. It was more just sort of understanding who these people were and who my character was. Freshly divorced, kind of a stoner, doesn't really care about his job, sort of unhappy, a little bit sort of quippy and funny and a little idiosyncratic. So it was just kind of getting to the core of that, and there was so much in the context of the screenplay, the way the character was written for me to work with and to sort of chew on. And then ultimately, I think a lot of what my sort of character was informed by was also just my working relationship with Nick, who his character was and working opposite him that made the biggest difference. I think sometimes there's that they say that thing of you're only as good as who you work opposite in a way, and I had the absolute gift and treat of being able to work opposite someone so extraordinary as Nick, and that made all the difference for me.
That's great. I'm glad. Can you tell me, talking about your relationship, and what was one of the best behind the scenes, I guess, moments for you?
So many. I mean, on a daily basis, the two of us would talk, and I'd hear stories of his life and stories of films that I've long admired, and get these sort of inside perspectives on the things that I have grown up watching, and that I'll hold so dear forever. And we had he loves to drink martinis. He would talk about this throughout. Like, he loves to go to this place called Petrosian in Las Vegas and have caviar and martinis. And I got to experience that with him, which was a pretty amazing thing.
Well, congratulations. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Thanks.